Hi everyone, I'm Canna. I am a ColorStreet stylist, and today I wanted to talk to you about setting up for a vendor. I had the opportunity last weekend to do a vendor fair. It was really fun and profitable. So let me begin. First, I start with my tablecloth. I try to pick something light colored and one color so that everything shows up nicely on the table. I like to have also a second tablecloth, maybe a little lighter in shade or a little darker, just some kind of contrast to put over whatever I am using to add height to my table. So generally speaking, all of my ColorStreet things are in this basket, and I'll just pull them out and I'll talk to you about what's in them after. But I'll show you how I'm going to add some height to my table. So I'll just get a box or a basket, whatever is easiest, and flip it over so I have another level. And then put the pretty tablecloth on top or something to catch an eye. And you just kind of blouse it around so it looks pretty. Doesn't have to be perfect. No one is going to judge it on this. Just think about the displays that you'll see at a store, and then you can go from there. Now, in each of my bins, I just got these very inexpensively at like TJ Maxx or one of those types of stores, and they're just 3-compartment box. It's made out of like a fabric ribbon thing, and I just got a couple of different sizes to kind of add everything in there and make it easy to get while I was at the fair. So in this one, I have my little files and my cuticle pusher backers. They're just in a couple of little jars. I have my prep pads in here. And then I have all of my samples, the choosies, and then some nail polish remover just in case. And then I also have the cards that have the prep pad and the choosies that are super cool. This is more for somebody who just really doesn't want to spend time standing there with you and they're just on the go. I might give that away. But generally I try to hold on to those and get the choosies on them. In my other basket, I always take a extension cord with me just in case I wanted to plug in my iPad or my phone. And it was nice because I was able to take my iPad with me and show a video every now and then to people on how to put the nails on. I showed them the way that was on the video, and then I showed them in person 2 different ways, and that grabbed a lot of attention. Got people more excited to try it because they saw how easy it was. In this basket, I have my brochures and my opportunity brochures, and of course, my business card. All of these are complete with business cards stapled to them, and therefore you don't have to worry about them getting your information. Same thing on the back of the ColorStreet catalog. Oh, one other thing I forgot was to bring the buffer to put in with your little supplies so that they know that that's another step that you would do when you're trying to prepare your nails. So I just like to show them that. And then in my third basket, I'm a traditional old-fashioned girl. I like the order form. I prefer to have people put their orders on the paper so that I can go and put them into the computer later. One thing I've always found, and I know it because of myself, when I go up to a table, I'm engaging, I have a good time, oh yeah, I'll go check out your website, and then I never do. So this is, in my opinion, a better way. Get the orders on the paper before they even leave. In this basket, I also have little cards that I made. I got this off of the website, and it's just a picture of how to do. I printed it off like a picture at Walgreens or wherever, and that's nice to be able to hand out as well. I also have the little papers that get a little more information from people. Please tell me about you. Never heard of ColorStreet, heard of it but haven't tried it. Own it, love it, completely obsessed, send help. Yes, let me shop. Yes, let me have a nail bar. Yes, let me join ColorStreet. And then there's name, email, and phone. And I try to make that not daunting. A lot of people don't want to give their information because they think you're going to be bothering them. But I just say, hey, fill it out for a raffle. And if you don't want me to get in touch with you after, that's perfectly fine. But at least fill it out for a raffle. And they get excited about that. And then I have my pens, and I always take scissors as well because sometimes the choosies are a little hard to open. And I found the other day that I tried to tear one open quickly and it wrecked it, tore it right in half. So better to have scissors when you're in a rush and you're trying to help a lot of people at once. The rest of my, some of my samples are here in here just because those are extra, but I'll show you later where I have the rest of those. I also framed one of my pictures that I did the printing to show how to do it, just to have it up on that display too. And then I also had some, what do you call them, like a clipboard, but a little bit nicer. And then in there I have the hostess benefits. Now I kind of hid that on the back side of my table, and I would pull it out if somebody acted like they were interested in having a show. Which I gotta admit didn't happen a lot the other day, but that's okay, that's okay. It'll come, it'll come. So let me just show you how I'm gonna set things up. Oh, I also had some stands that I brought with me. And you want to have your table balanced. You want it to look pleasing to the eye. You want it to attract attention and get people over to your table. You want it to look pretty. And speaking of which, you want to have your nails done. You want to have them looking their best. You want to look your best. You don't have to dress up and be all perfect, but I'm not saying I am right now. I got my sweatpants on, but it is nice to have a nice professional look. I think people are more drawn to somebody that looks like they've put themselves together a little bit. And the smile on your face is the best way to invite people to your table. So one of the things that I decided to do, because I saw so many girls that had height to their table, so I decided to put my nail samples on a board, and that way I have my prices right in the middle, and it gives people the chance to look and not get intimidated by having to ask you what the prices are. I know myself, I don't want to ask, I want to be able to see it, I want to know. It's embarrassing if it's something I can't afford and oh, now I got to come up with an excuse for not being able to buy it. So I just want to present that to people right away. And then they got really excited seeing all the colors. Now, I'll admit, I did not try to sell my inventory that day. It's nice to have a bunch on hand, but you don't have to. And I honestly did not want to sell my inventory because I wanted the orders to build up my shows and to reach those goal levels that we all strive for. So, oh, excuse me. Let me see. Oh, in the background, one of the things I like to have is a bowl of candy. So we're going to pretend this is a bowl of candy today. And then also take a little basket or a box or something that you can have in the background for all the trash that will happen when you pull off the twosies and things like that. So that goes in the background. I put my candy here. I put all my business type supplies like the opportunity and the catalog right up here, first and foremost. I put the little display that shows how to put the nails on right there as well, just to kind of catch attention. Ooh, is it going to stay? Yes, it is. All right, and then I had, sorry, got my back to you. I went to Walmart, I think it was, but you could do this anywhere, and I got these off of the website. They're just a couple of the pictures that were right off the website, blew them up to 11 by 14, got some inexpensive frames at Walmart as well. And that is my advertisement because I don't have the banner yet. Maybe someday, but I don't need it right now. So it's not a huge thing to have to worry about right now. So I just leaned that on my little stand and then I put this right here in the front, catch people's eye. You just want things that are gonna grab people and invite them over. Another thing that I printed out was, this was, I don't know if it was off the web, it must have been off the website. It's just a Christmas list of all the people that you might want to purchase for. So I had a couple of those printed out, just had them on my table. Now, like I said, I put the hostess things in the back of my display because I wanted to be able to grab them and pull them out and show them. And let's see, I think I had this there. I had my advertisements visible. I had the buy three, get one free. I had a couple of pictures of the Christmas nails. I had some of the Thanksgiving, just to show what's going on now, what's exciting right now. That was nice since you don't have the holiday nails in the catalog. So I have those there and there. I think I have this one over here. Move my little doodad there. So I kept this out front so that, first of all, so that it would remind me to have people fill out their little cards here. And also, I did forget to have a jar for the raffle papers. So that would be important. What I ended up doing was just putting them into the ColorStreet bag, and then I mixed them all up and I had somebody at the vendor pull one out for me. One thing that was hard for me at the vendor fair was I was right next door to a group of teenagers that were having a bake sale. Super cute. They were all very excited. They came over. They wanted to try on everything. They were very excited, which was great. And they dragged their moms over, so that was a good thing. I know one gal online said something about targeting children, little girls and their moms, and that actually was very true. It was very well, very profitable. However, the teenagers do tend to hang out in front of your table, and they're all excited, and so therefore other people couldn't see what was going on and would therefore move on. So it's important to kind of give attention to the young kids, but then make sure you draw the other people in as well. So, all right. So that's pretty much how I set it all up. And then obviously I'm standing behind here. And things to think about behind your table are your gift for your raffle. You can put that behind, or you can put it up to engage people, whichever you want. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I did not put my twosies out for people to take. I kind of had them behind the scene. And the reason for that was I didn't want people picking them up, putting them in their purse, and never doing anything with them again. So I kept them back by me. And when somebody came up to the table, it's really nice to walk in front of the table and engage them. This is a very personal business. You're going to be hands-on with these people, and it's really important to be. If you're uncomfortable with that, then do something about it. Try to change and challenge yourself to be more personal, get in each other's space a little bit. And that's because people want you to put on the first nail for them. They're just not confident right away. They want you to put it on. But it is important to get them to put theirs on themselves as well, so that they can see how easy it is. I had one gal, I was trying to get her to put it on, and she tried, got all frustrated. Next minute, she's paying me for my samples so that I will cover her nails. Now, I don't know if that was a good business move for me, but she ended up placing a big order and then coming back the next day and buying some of my inventory. So I think it was good. I think it was a good thing. But I just really want you to walk up to people and show them your samples. Hey, would you like to try one on? It's really exciting. Here, let me show you my video, and I show them how easy it is. Now, the video that I have shows the filing of the nail, getting the end, but I'm on the cheap side, so I want to get as much out of my twosie or any of my nails as I can. So I was showing them my method, which I learned from all of you out there, putting the nail on, scoring it with my nail, turning it around, and using the other side on a different nail. Therefore, they're walking away with 4 nails all prettied up instead of just 2. So that was kind of fun. All right, so let me think. What else did I have behind here? Drinks. I had hand sanitizer because, like I said, you are, touching other people and their hands and all of that. So it's important to have those things. It's important to have water with you, or something to eat and something to drink, because it will be a long day. You've spent the money, you want it to go well, and do everything you can to keep yourself healthy in the meantime. But keep that smile, get people to your table, and super fun will happen for you. I had a blast, and I had a lot of sales from it, and I've gotten a lot of sales since. So God bless. Enjoy the time that you have. I will put my information in the description of this video. And please feel free to call me if you want to have a show, have an opportunity to sell your own ColorStreet. Take care.